You're part of my family.
No, Shelley. You have a family. I hired you, and you treat me with disrespect.
The assistant rented a house to her boss for less than the market price, but the guy reacted strongly against it. After 20 years of working together, Shirley had come to see Bill, who has cerebral palsy, as a father figure. So when she found out that Bill had a car accident and broke his leg, and that the insurance company was only willing to cover half of his medical bills, Shirley suggested he sue the bus company. But Bill, being the kind-hearted guy he is, insisted he was also at fault for not using the crosswalk. He'd rather sell his house and go bankrupt than drag anyone else into his mess. Shirley couldn't stand the thought of Bill, who should be enjoying his golden years, ending up homeless. So she secretly bought the house without telling him, and then had an agent rent it back to him at a low price. When Bill figured something was off, he stormed over to confront Shirley, and that's how we got to the opening scene of the movie. He felt like Shirley was pitying him, as if he were just some helpless guy. Faced with Bill's unreasonable accusations, Shirley was furious too.
You are a cripple. An emotional cripple. Normal people help each other, Bill. I don't need anybody. Yeah, like that's normal? You don't want our help, fine.
As times changed, the once top-notch salesman, Bill, was starting to feel completely out of touch with the changing times. Smartphones, computers, the internet. These were all things he just couldn't wrap his head around. So, he left behind his trusty briefcase, which had been with him for years, at the office. He quit his job and started living alone. Then one day, someone knocked on his door. Remember that little boy who cried when Bill scared him years ago? Well, he's all grown up now and is a reporter. He came to find Bill because he wanted to write a story about the last person who still believed in door-to-door sales. But Bill didn't hesitate to turn him down, mumbling that there's nothing interesting about a disabled salesman's story. Not long after, Shirley brought him a newspaper. The boy had gone ahead and published his story, saying he saw Bill as an invisible thread connecting everyone in the community. A salesman with that kind of heart shouldn't be replaced by cold calls. After reading the boy's article, Bill felt a surge of emotions. He went to talk to the manager, hoping to come back to the company. But the young manager told him to enjoy his retirement. They didn't need door-to-door salespeople anymore. Feeling defeated, he left quietly. But just as he got on the bus, the manager chased after him. Turns out that article had really boosted the company's stock price. They needed Bill to be their positive face. And just like that, Bill was back in the game. This movie is based on a true story. Bill Porter kept moving through the community until he was 77 years old. Life dealt Bill a tough hand, but he turned patience and determination into an extraordinary life. If you're facing tough times, don't give up too easily. Be patient, be persistent. You deserve to live an equally extraordinary life.